I get a lot of questions about what it's like to study international relations as a major. So as someone who's graduating from IR this year, I thought I'd give you some insight on what the major has given me, some pros and cons of choosing it, and specifically at UBC and what it's like. So one of my favorite things about international relations at UBC was the flexibility in my course options. So I had the option of choosing between 3 different streams. Stream 1 is security studies, stream 2 is international economic development, and like economics more generally, and stream 3 is area studies, so if you want to focus on Asia or the Middle East, for example. So within those streams, you have a wide variety of courses ranging from poli-sci to sociology to economics to history, and sometimes even courses from other faculties like land and food systems. For example, there was this course like international nutrition, which some students took that they found really interesting. So you basically can take courses from a wide range of disciplines. So that's one of my favorite things because it allows you to see how people think in different disciplines and apply all of that into your own understanding of international relations. So tying into that, the professors at UBC for IR. So the professors are really great. Some of my favorites are Richard Price, Jeffrey Byrne for history, Paul Evans, which I took a seminar course with. And essentially these professors are all really smart and all really willing to help you fine-tune your degree and explore your options for after your degree. So if you're another IR hopeful, UN visionary, they can kind of help guide you and tell you like what to do. For example, when I was thinking about master's programs, I spoke to my professors and they were able to guide me and provide me input on which programs I should apply to. So they're all really well known. So that leads to one of the pros for IR at UBC is that it's a really well-ranked school for international relations within Canada. But a con of that is that well, we're in Vancouver, which makes it a little bit difficult to access some of, the federal agencies, for example, or some of the international organization headquarters, which are more in Toronto and Ottawa. But regardless of that, because of our location, we have a really strong focus on Asia. So we have a lot of programs geared towards China and its rise in the world, as well as other countries and maybe trade relations and humanitarian relations in that respect. So if you're interested in that, UBC is a great school to look at for international relations. A second advantage of international relations at UBC is the wide range of extracurricular pursuits that come related to international relations. And some of them aren't even extracurricular, but more so just the range of events that are happening around IR. One of my favorite things is the international relations mailing list, where you get sent events and internship opportunities that are related to IR from our program director. And because we have some other institutes at UBC, even though IR isn't a department, we have, for example, the Liu Institute of Global Affairs, which houses some programs and events. We have the Master of Public Policy and Global Affairs program, which hosts events that even undergraduate students can go to. So these have been some of the most fulfilling events that I've witnessed. For example, I've seen Jeffrey Sachs talk about the Sustainable Development Goals and economic inequality. We have some really great speakers that always come in, and even if you don't know anyone else going to these events, I highly encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and go forth and explore these options, because they were some of my favorite things coming into IR. And they really helped me define what specifically in international relations I'm passionate about, because I was able to see what are the exact career opportunities that these professionals have that are coming in, and what are the most recent issues that the world is dealing with from these professionals actually working in the field and coming to give talks. So third pro of studying international relations at UBC is our Arts Try Mentorship program. So this program matches you, a recent IR student, with an IR alumni from UBC. So you can specify when you're filling out this application what types of alumni you'd like to be connected to. I was connected to someone who worked in Western Economic Diversification Canada, which invests in different economic growth projects in BC. So that was really interesting for me. I was matched as a first-year student actually with a third-year IR student and an IR alumni. So you can take advantage of this as early as your first year. So now some cons of the program, I guess. One of them that some people view as a con is the language requirement. So you are required to have 12 credits of a language, which is 4 courses. However, there are ways to bypass this requirement. For example, I speak Farsi, and I was able to do an interview in Farsi and read and write a passage in order to get that waived. You can also do this, I believe, in French and a variety of other languages as long as there's a department for that at UBC. So that's something you can talk to the IR director about. So now you might be asking, what are some career opportunities after international relations? And I'm hoping to do a video on this specifically. But a lot of students in my circles, they applied for law schools, they applied for grad programs. Some use their connections to land internships or short-term contracts in some different NGOs. And some actually do things completely out of their field, like business or something else. So wide range of options. Something you could do and I would recommend doing is going on LinkedIn and looking for people who have graduated from UBC who are working in international affairs and seeing what types of UBC activities they took part in, and that'd be a great way to look at what your options are as well. So I hope this video helped you understand a little bit more about the international relations major. If you have any other questions, please comment them below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Or if you'd like to contact me directly, feel free to contact me at any of my social media channels. Yeah, as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and have an awesome day.